Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Urfreshtvsport, FOE Extra, episode 24. The big one. So the biggest Sunday league in UK, Europe, some say the world. SC Dons. Introductions, myself, Aldo _, coaching, Big Rye. Next to me we have the real V10. V, how are you?
Not bad. Surviving, man.
In the room today, starting from my right, Donny Jones. Don, how you doing, pal?
All good, brother. How are you?
Not too bad, man. All good, man. Very excited for this one.
Happy
In the
to be
middle,
here, man.
it's good, man. It's good to have you lot on finally.
Trust me.
I quote, is it the worst cameraman in Sunday League?
Yeah, man, the worst. There's no one worse.
Yeah. Kris, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm all good, man. Can't complain, man.
The biggest personality in football. Big G, how are you?
I'm well, man. Thank you for having us.
No worries, man. Thank you for coming on. The best dressed guy in Sunday League. Flips, how are you, buddy?
I'm changing that one.
You're changing it. What are you changing it to?
I'm pound for pound the strongest man in Sunday League. Ooh. That's what I am now. But I'm all good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. We're good. Big Mitch. Crook, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having us, man.
No worries. Cool. I think we'll jump straight into it. I was having a little look at researching the Dons. 2014, I believe you formed. And I think I'm going to ask probably the biggest question. How did you become, to me, the biggest Sunday League team in the world? And that's open. I think maybe, Don, do you want to start with that one?
Yeah. Hard work, dedication, consistency, daring to think big,
Yeah.
not listening to what doubters may say.
Do you think that's one of the hardest things is, you know, I think a lot of people, to dream that big, that's a worry for people because a lot of people worry about failure before success, but they don't realise that failure is part of success.
Yeah.
So when did you know, when was the ambition like, okay, this is real, we can actually become what you are today? When did that become a reality for you guys?
You know what it is, yeah? The whole story of SC Dons, it was never, we didn't sit down and say, like, let's form a Sunday League team and let's become the best Sunday League team in the world.
Yeah.
We just started filming the games because, look, we've all been playing Sunday League football from when I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
So Sunday League football was nothing new to us, innit? But we just started filming it one day because we're doing it for another reason. Then we realised, hold on, this is sick, this connects. Sunday League is a culture in this country. And we thought, listen, with a platform that we can create, we can bring this to people. And honestly, bro, like, it's not something that we sat down and planned. We just stuck with it. And it resonated, and people started liking the journey, and we are where we are now. Do you know what I mean?
Decent. I think, for me, following your stuff before, we were probably Urfresh and thinking, I think a lot of people look up to you guys and inspired to be like you guys, but I think you guys are in a league of your own. How much, there's highs and lows in anything, but has there ever been a point for you guys where you're going, you know what, I don't know if we can do this anymore? Like, you get to that low point and think, you know what, how do we carry on? How do we come back? Because I think with a big fan base and a big following, and as big as you guys are, you're always going to have the trolls, and we were talking about this. How do you deal with that, like the negative stuff and the haters? Maybe, G, would you like to touch on that? Because I think I watch a lot of your stuff and you're very positive. You know, I think people get up, watch your videos, listen to your voice. How do you deal with that on a daily basis? Do you get that hate on a daily basis?
Common sense is when you're winning, there's always going to be someone that's against you.
Yeah.
I think the best example when you're talking about trolls and people like that is when we're winning, no one's sharing. Only the Dons family.
Yeah.
When
Facts.
When it comes down to potentially even a draw,
Yeah.
or a loss, because the Dons are perfect, they're not the elite. That's when people come out, and you could be part of that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You could be seen as, look, you're supposed to be a neutral, but you could be looked at as, now all of a sudden, is it you're now seeing it as an opportunity to make noise, to get your platform some recognition, because somebody could say the same about you.
Yeah.
The only time you talk is when it's negative.
Yeah.
Someone could say about the Dons, when it's winning, it's everyone, yeah, they are the best.
Yeah.
When we lose, everyone wants to jump in. Look at some of the teams that come out.
Yeah.
Do I need to say names?
You can if you want.
Do I need to?
You can if you want.
There you go. I now give them clarification.
Of course. I think the biggest thing for me is, as you said, for me the standard of Sunday League's gone up massively, and I think that's been better for you guys, because I think I think when you start playing a lot against a lot better teams, it brings out character. You have to stick together a lot more because it's not as easy. It's easy going to beat teams 5, 6, 7 1s, but I think where Sunday League is at the minute, I think for you guys, you lot needed competition. I said one of the biggest things. The Lambeth loss more surprised me that.
How long did it take him to mention it? Anyone got the clock?
I'm gonna bring it up.
Anyone got a clock?
And we're gonna talk about Rising Board as well, because I think that's when you lot see your best characters. I think certain times you have to lose to move forward. You have to lose to progress. And I'm only bringing it up because how often do you guys lose? Not a lot. So obviously,
What do you mean?
How often?
I
do you
think.
guys lose?
Do you know we live this, right?
Yeah.
So when you're talking about SE Dons, you're not talking about one day a week, right?
No.
When you're talking
every
about
day. Every day.
When you're saying how many times do you lot lose?
Yeah.
No. But that's my point. That's my point.
Okay.
When you're talking about losses,
Yeah.
there's losses every day in everybody's life.
Of course there is.
So
Of
when
course.
you're talking, when you see the way we carry ourselves, you don't know what we was doing the day before. You don't know what we was doing on that day. You don't know it. That's where our resolve comes as a football club.
Okay.
So when you're talking about you lot don't. Do I need to talk about? But let me put some facts on this. Right?
Let's go.
Let me just quickly say what I've got to say. The two people to my left, started this journey of SE Dons because Donny was doing his music, stopped doing it, tried to give his supporters a way of connecting with him.
Yeah.
Kris, one of the most bang average cameramen, been in the streets recording some of the most rawest footage in YouTube that is out there in the archives, probably get bought in 20 years time.
Street selected
DVD.
And a lot of these man was not on that DVD.
Of course they weren't, but it doesn't matter. That we're not here to give you no blue tick in the streets. That's not how it works, innit? But the people that are on there were relevant and were about when in a period before all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And he put in that work. The combination of these two's hard work and dedication is why the team is where it is now.
Yeah.
Then you bring in the family and what we've all been doing together. So when you talk about losses, we've all had losses on a daily basis. So for us to allow small-minded people who've got enough time to go and sit and write a few words on the internet to try and stop you ain't built for it.
No, of course. I think when I talk about losses, I get what you're saying, losses as a whole. I was just talking about purely just football results. Now, I get this is your full-time work, which is a great thing. However, the way that you lot have transformed the Sunday League show into full-time work is amazing. How many other people can do that? How many other people match your work ethic? You say it all the time. I think you said it last time when we were at the Kennymill game. How many people work as hard as you? That's why you get success. Hard work, dedication. Donny just said it. So I'm talking in terms of, I think you needed that competition to level up. Because I think sometimes, I'm not saying that you allow yourself to get complacent and it get easy because you're very self-motivated. I don't think you need, but I think from the outside looking in, it's made the scene a lot better for me personally. Does that make sense? Cool. 7 years of success. We'll talk about that. What was the first ever SC Dons game?
I remember. You remember as well.
Yeah,
Mitchell?
Manorwood.
Against a team called Manorwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where did that start? Like what league was that?
Alberton and Bromley.
It started with the Alberton and Bromley. How did it go? What was the
We
expectations
lost
of that
1-0.
day?
Okay. We came in. We had the Arsenal kit, the blue away Arsenal kit. And just us and the man. And we thought we was the sickest team within United, so we're going to...
I played centre off.
I was
You
playing
played
up
centre
top.
off. Was you all involved still then from the start?
G was playing for Kenningwell.
Okay. Okay.
And we said, yo, we're making a team. But obviously, he's been doing this football thing for a long time. And he was honest with us. I said, listen, you man... Because the truth is, we were just playing Sunday League with the man then. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. But so G was doing his thing properly. He was doing his thing with Kenningwell and his Saturday stuff. We lost 1-0 to a team called Manorwood. And we got kicked out of the Alberton League that year, man. We didn't even complete the season.
Why did you get kicked out?
We filled it. George played for us.
Yeah.
And then we started winning a couple of games. We had George in goal. And obviously he's registered to Kenningwell, innit? In the same league. And then obviously the ref knew who he was. And then obviously we had a couple of madnesses. And next thing you know, we get kicked out of the league, bro.
Lot unpaid fines.
Unpaid fines.
So where did you go? You started in the
Alberton League.
And then went to...
We went from there, we went to...
When it Woolwich Oldham?
No, we've never been in that league. We went to, I think it was like... It was never
Woolwich
Woolwich
something.
No, it weren't. It was...
You not played in the Met though, right? When was the Met? You did...
Met was the... So we went from Alberton to... Some next one, Mitchell. It weren't Woolwich, it was some next
Suburban.
Suburban,
That was it.
So
Suburban.
some next couple ones.
Yeah.
Was it a lot of like moving about to sort of find...
Mm.
Do you think you need to find a level to get in the personnel? So did you get what
Do
I'm
you know,
saying?
you know it is, bro. I'll be so real with you, bro. The Dons was just a man them. And what was happening was we'll be losing. And then it just you know how it goes on a Sunday. Man start moving mad and then bang, kicked out the league. Next thing you know, it's like we got to the point, listen, bruv, we need to fix up, man. If we want to stay playing Sunday League football, we can't keep doing this madness. And then went to the Met League, and made some signings, man. Oh no, then we started filming. So when we started filming, I think we started realizing, hold on, we can't be doing some things that we're doing.
So where did because obviously you lot know, I think when you lot played Kenny, how many fans did you have at that cup final? 3,000, 4,000. They had to delay kickoff and everything like that, right?
About 3,000.
When did the fans start coming to it? That was interesting for me. When did you start acquiring a crowd? When did that come into it?
During the Met League.
During the Met League, innit?
It was definitely in the Met League.
Yeah,
There was
because
one
obviously,
game-
remember we started filming our games and putting it on the channel.
There was one game in particular,
Mm-hmm.
played against a team called Charlton Park.
Yeah.
And I think Ryan Palmer was injured that game. So me and Ryan were on the sideline. And 2 fans turned up. And we were like, hold on. Because one of the fans we actually noticed. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, innit?
Yeah.
So, and then from there, it just started. And then, like, the first time that I noticed that the fans making a difference.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, there's people that turn up, that, like, actually making a difference. Was against Brixton. When the fans started beating the bins and stuff.
That's when the
Bro,
family
it was
really
mad.
formed.
George is
That
there
was
in
the,
a
yeah.
trench coat. And
Yeah.
bro, I'm like, what's going on here? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, in the rain. And yeah, like, from there, it's like, you know,
Just
what your
groove,
atmosphere is will attract more people to come. It's more than just watching football.
Do you get a lot of so when you talk to your fans will look at you guys as inspirational. Do you get just as much as inspiration from them coming out and watching you guys every Sunday, if that makes sense?
I'd say 100%. Yeah. From what Flips was saying.
Sorry, we call them the family as well.
Yeah, the family, yeah.
Family.
Like,
Yeah.
I think fans can sometimes sound a bit.
Well, I
Like-
think that is the difference, is that you engage. Fans sometimes are people that come, pay, watch, and
can't
don't
speak to
build
you.
relationships. And I think I never forget the first lockdown. Obviously, we started doing lives. Now, Plasman
Yeah.
came on, and this guy, he was commenting. I said to V, this guy always messages us, man. Who is he?
Yeah.
And he come and he messaged me, he said, can I come on your live? I said, yeah. I said, who do you support? And he just said to me, you'll see. And he come on full donkey, and it's. I think it's crazy that you lot have changed the scene so much. If you ask someone who they support, Dons is actually an answer
football
for
club,
for a lot of people. And if you watch it on social media on a daily basis, he's there,
Yeah, man. Big up
front
Plans.
line, represent him, longest 90. Two of
Yeah, for
the
real.
nicest, best people.
Even the young boys, George and
Young boys,
in
Lamek.
football.
Lamek.
And the longest 90, he gets around everywhere. I was at
Yeah,
SCR
yeah.
the
He
other
loves
day, and I
football,
turned around, he's there. Week after, he's there.
Trust me.
And I think that must be very inspiring for you guys to know that you guys are cool,
Yeah.
that you guys created an
But
environment
we
to allow
show them love as well, man. Do you know what I mean? They come in the changing room and we make them feel a part of the team.
So when did the Dons go worldwide? Like, how did that actually come about? Because like, locally, you think, okay, people are coming from this area, that area.
Can I say one thing? Because what Flips was saying about the Brixton, the first semi and the second semi we had with them, we had like, I would say about 40, 50 people maybe. And then when we got to the Cortez final,
Yeah.
that's when it was like,
Yeah,
That's
this
when
is
it was
crazy.
mad. Yeah, that's when it was mad.
That
was the beginning.
I remember
So
watching.
how long after you started recording was that?
That was
So when-
20.
When was that? April 20
28.
what?
2018.
And was that at Beckham in that final?
So we started filming in February 2017. So the Cortez final was April 2018.
That's when you looked on. What was the score? Well, it's something
7-0.
7.
Was
How
it-
can you forget the score?
No, because all I remember is that it's you on the side giving the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
game,
yeah,
innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the first time, as I said, when we were new, watching and obviously clicking on yours, and that had nearly 1 million views.
Yeah.
And that's when I thought, wow, this is Sunday League.
But what you got to remember, yeah, like, sorry to cut you off, you got to remember, like, obviously, that episode was a great episode in itself.
Yeah.
But there was a story leading up to
To
that. There's a lot of deeper stuff that connects our club, which makes us unique. It's more than just football. It's more than just characters on the sideline. There's a story that all of us have experienced together, which got us to that point. Which is why I think that episode in particular, like, and it's not even just one story; it's many different stories. We had a thing with Cortez from before. You get what I'm saying? Now, one thing that people don't even know about me is when I used to play Sunday League, I used to play against Cortez. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the one team that I played that I came off the pitch with a concussion because I went for a slide tackle and Gareth kicked my head. Yeah. But it's like there's just so many little different stories. Yeah. We played against Cortez, they were giving it at the Jungle. In the time, in that season before we played them, obviously we lost Paula, you get what I'm saying? So there's just so many different things that happened that led to that being such an inspired thing. Obviously, the main thing being Paula. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's why it resonated with people, because they saw that story over the season developing. So just a crescendo at the end.
Yeah.
No, that's
Lovely word, by the way.
Wonderful
lovely
word.
word.
That's an
Lovely
excellent bit of
word.
work from you.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Excellent bit of work.
Do you think the word Sunday League gets branded a lot? What do you prefer when people say Sunday League?
Say it with pride.
There you go. So
Forget all these quotations. It's
yeah.
Sunday League.
Sunday
We
League.
play football when we love football.
Do you think you guys created the new shape Sunday League? Do you think you guys paved that way? I'm just trying to get to. Was it ever intentional to be? I know you said no, but see, was it ever intentional to change the game the way you guys have?
Was there a point where you saw something and thought, do you know what, we're on to something here? Like, at what point did you think, okay, we can make this can be more than Sunday League? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I mean, when you start seeing the numbers that's coming in, you start realizing, hold on, hey, something's going on here. Do you know what I mean? But it's not an act, man. And people sometimes might think certain things are acts. We've really been in our communities for real. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we're not comedians, bro.
I was gonna say, how much does that play a part? Are you all from the same area-ish?
Yeah, everyone's from Lewisham.
How much does obviously like your upbringing, your community play a part to being the Dons? If that makes sense.
Massive, bro, massive, man. That's what it is. You have to understand, because you know some people might try and say, oh, it's because of Don Strapzy. When we started filming SC Dons, bro, we had, I think, 3,000 subscribers. Yeah. I wasn't active like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We're now on 190. Now you have to understand that people can't downplay. Listen, our thing is not built on. It didn't come from ballers. Do you understand? Right now we've got a team full of ballers. Let me not lie. Do you know what I mean? But if you, for example, look at the X1s and the games that we do with the X1s, that's just the man then.
Yeah.
Now our story come from, because in our community we're all somebody and everyone knows who we are. Me and G have done work in our community from the age of 16 in terms of going into estates and rundown areas and doing what we do.
Yeah.
So I think that's why people grew to what we do and what we still do. Ours is based on characters,
but it's authentic as well. That's
It's
why
authentic,
that's why people gravitate to you, because
and it's all very like, we all grew up together. Even the team now, like I said, we've come a long way from where we were in 2004. When Mitchell was playing right back and stuff like that. Yeah,
was
you know what I'm trying to say. And Ryan Palmer was the only one that was scoring goals. We've come a long way from that. However, the man them that are playing for the team now, King is his cousin. SK, his little cousin, Zach Ansar, we've known him for years. Everyone we know everyone, and we keep that close. It's very important for us, because there's so many times, the amount of times that people want to come play for the Dons, you will be surprised. Do you understand?
I was going to say that. Do you get the DMs, the messages, like all of that?
Even the fact of everyone who plays for SC Dons is from South East London.
Do you know what? That's the Plasman again. I was talking to him about, and actually we were talking about that. Is that fact? Everyone is from South East London,
apart from Kris.
Kris, as in like he's from obviously like Brixton.
South is South, innit?
But even that has been a massive part. Do you know what I mean? Like, even that's been a big part, because if you think about, like you say, the draw of how many people we actually know from all over. And there's times there's been some bloody good players, man.
Yeah,
trust me.
Serious players, like.
And you want to go?
I've been on the phone to him late night, like, hey, listen, bro.
And we're all
if
checking,
bring my man in, it's peak.
Listen, checking if they're born in Lewisham Hospital, all of that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I remember talking to Lefty, and obviously when he was at Kennedy, he said that I'm actually from South East and things like that. But I just think, what is the temptation sometimes to want to go, like, you know what, he's a player. But I suppose that comes in belief in each other. Do you need
the change room? The change room wins you everything.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we're all aware of. Like, if you're trying to build a team, no matter what you say about SC Dons, when you talk about the success, you have to look at our change room. I've always said it from when we was playing Palmers in Essex and we was playing them in the rain and was beating them. It's like, I'm saying, look, this change room will win us things. Yeah. And then we've had that. Once you get that taste of success, it becomes a habit. Winning is a habit, same way that losing is. Yeah. So when you've come from, especially for us, when you've come from not being used to winning all the time, and knowing that, do you know what? Like I've said so many times, you probably heard me say, we've had more no's than we've had yeses. Do you understand? When you've had that, and then you get to that point where you're like, I like that feeling. Yeah. I want more of that. Yeah.
Do you think that's what people don't see? Because a lot of people see the success. I think a lot of people don't realise in life to get success, there is more no's than yeses, but you never see the no's. You only see the yeses. People only highlight the success.
But why do you want sympathy? Because this is what I was talking to you about yesterday.
Yeah.
I was talking to Gitch, Scotty, And I was saying to him, all right, cool. He's saying, look, a lot of people who are out there are influencers, whatever you want to call them, they're YouTubers, they're artists, they're people who have got social media followings, yeah? Do you really want to see this guy crying on social media? Do you really want to hear this guy telling you, oh, I'm having a bad day in the office, blah, blah, blah? Or are you gonna be attracted more to the fact that the energy that they're putting out there is so positive regardless of what's going on in their life that they keep on going? You tell me, because if I saw you two crying on each other's shoulders on youth, I'd be like, what? What's this?
Yeah.
Like,
What's it? Yeah.
But I've seen Vin
it's
cry before.
tell him why we're here, man.
Say it, man.
My point being is that you have to understand that. All right, there are a lot of people following us on social media, but we also we give them the message they need to hear, which is keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Do you understand? And there's so many opportunities in the world now to really build a base for yourself, but you gotta want it. And it comes down, and you hear us saying
and we
the
live
language.
and we live by what we say. Like we all know the situation at the moment. Our bread and butter is Sunday League football. There's been no Sunday League football since December. There is always an episode on a Sunday.
Always. That's what it's like.
Is that from day one? You've never
Day one, bro.
That's
From
crazy.
February 2017, we've not missed an upload. There was sorry, this thing's all salty. There was always an upload on a Sunday, and it will continue to be. Do you know what I mean?
I think when you have that level of consistency, it helps paving the way for success as well. To be consistent, anyone successful, you have to be consistent. And I don't think a lot of people realise we've had times before where we've gone through periods where we're consistent, and it's like, oh man, do you know what I mean? And I think it's just that work ethic of being consistent. The days that you don't want to do it and you get up and do it are probably the most important days.
And you guys have been consistent. And credit, I said to V, like, you man, I have to give dues.
Yeah, and you know what, as you said before, is sometimes you're looking for something, there's two of us, but that's how we wanted it. Like, we can't mind that there's only two of us, because that's how we always wanted
That's
it
how it's
anyway.
always been. How many else do you think there is? I think people they're looking at SA Dons and think, oh, they got a machine behind them. Bro, how many times have we sat in the house, like, everyone's got to go up at Sunday at 1 p.m. or whatever, and we're in the house, it's Sunday morning, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Bro, there's no machine behind us, bro. There never has been.
No.
We just don't make complaints. No excuses, bro.
That's exactly it. Let's talk about first piece of silverware. What year was it? What cup was it?
April 2017. Cortez. Bearing in mind,
that was
it
final,
would have been free. It would have been free.
Yeah.
We got to 2 other finals, but we got removed from one.
Yeah.
Because Zach Ansar played for Balgowan in the league for 1 game, and they took it away from us. The other one was because we had problems with the Met League. They was telling us we can't celebrate with fans, all this mad stuff, and they pulled us out of another cup final. We got to the final. We beat We beat Bromley South 6-0 in the semi-final.
And one of their players
they sent
was
off
on the
King.
board.
One of their players was on the board, and then they kicked us off the league because something weird. I can't remember what it was. However, so it would have been free. We would have won all them cups. But anyway, the first cup was April 2018. 2018, sorry. Yeah. Cortez 7-0, man, and that was amazing, man. To win with the boys.
What cup was that?
That was the George Harley Cup.
George Harley Cup.
Yeah,
then
man.
After that, next cup was
year after that. So
The Sun.
we've won like things in between in terms of
It was the
YouTube
Sun.
and other things, but in terms of Sunday League competitive domestic cups, the year after that we went to the Orpington League and we won the Paul Pickard and the
you
Kent
won that
Cup.
back to back, right? Paul
Yeah,
Pickard.
we won that again this year.
This year, that's the game we were at.
The Bickley one. Yeah.
Dismantled them
So,
in
yeah.
the first 30 minutes.
Yeah. But we let them back into it, man. We let them back into
that
it.
was a mad
But
game.
again, we learn from everything. Do you know what I mean? We never come off a pitch thinking, like we come off that pitch not really happy with our performance. Do you know what I mean? We was happy that we won the cup.
Yeah, change room
But
was dead
the
after
change room
Yeah,
was a
was it
little
really?
bit
Was it
dead.
flat?
Yeah, it was flat, man. Because
one cared for it.
we done a madness. I think maybe we got a bit too emotional. Like we was 4-0 up, remember? In like
But listen,
first
we
half.
got there. I think it just maybe kicked off. We came in and it was like goal.
Yeah, we done
goal.
a madness.
We thought it was
First
gonna
half
be
was
like
proper.
7,
Quickly,
8.
Yeah,
quickly,
man.
quickly.
But credit to Bickley, man. Do you know what I mean? Like,
They
listen,
showed their
honestly,
experience.
on a real man, because people you can't disrespect Sunday League football, man.
No, you really can't
because
you really can't.
Sunday League football is not Saturday League football. Do you know what I mean? And I won't let no one disrespect Sunday League football because Sunday League football, a team like Bickley, they're just a bunch of unfit men.
Yeah.
Let's have it right.
Yeah.
But the heart that they show, trust me, they make it hard. Make it hard for teams if you allow them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And the way they came back into that game, listen, we've had our back on force with Bickley. Do you know what I mean? Because things that have happened in the past, which I felt their etiquette wasn't right as men, innit? But they earned my respect, man. Because after that game, then they came in, Courtney and Payno came in our change room and said, look, boys, man, our credit, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We shook hands and it is what it is.
So what's the history between Beatties? How did that start? The whole the online belt. How did that first officially start?
Yeah, obviously, because we was doing what we was doing, and they was doing their challenges and that. and then Mus hit me up like, yo, we want to play you lot, and I was like, yeah, come then. Bro, you remember that game, innit?
It was my 25th birthday.
It's 25th birthday, yeah. And the man, no one was available, yeah. But we didn't really know nothing about Beatties.
We thought they were just freestylers.
Yeah, we were just freestylers.
Who are these
Bro, they
Beatties,
smoked us
man?
6-1, bro. The man
Did they really?
yeah, it was bad, bro. But that was, like I said, that I don't even count that one. But at the same time, you know us, we take our losses.
And that's
bro.
an annual thing every
It's
year,
an annual
right?
thing, yeah, man.
And
It's an annual
obviously,
thing. It's an
so
annual
this
thing.
obviously due to COVID that hasn't obviously
Of course.
happened.
But we played them pre-season. We beat them.
Yeah.
We beat them the last.
Is that something you'll continue?
Yeah, man.
I think that's good for.
We
It's
always
something
do.
that everyone likes to get involved in.
Everyone wants to beat. their
Everyone wants
little
to see it.
brothers, man.
Everyone, you know what I mean? And
Everyone
Beatties-
wants to-
Everyone wants to beat their little
yeah, man.
brothers.
Beatties is our little bros, man. You know what I'm trying to say? So we have a dance with them every now and then.
Why has the league eluded you lot?
What
Because
do you
you ain't won a league yet, right?
Yeah, so we alright, so last year, no, not last year, because last year got folded.
Mm.
We would have won it last year. It was unbeaten, but they took the points from Brickley. We was gonna win that league last year.
That's
year
they
before
took the
that-
points off you off that postponed game.
Yeah, took the points off us, man. You know what they're on. The year before that, Kamazi won the league. We threw that one away.
I mean,
So realistically, it's only 1 year we've not won it. So Met League, we was finding ourselves. And again, our story's not built on wins. Like if you, when we first started, bro, we was losing. So
Yeah.
we didn't come in as sick. We gradually got better.
yeah.
And we're there now. We're unbeaten in the league. If our pool pick our games were in the league, we beat Hatcham, we beat Farnborough, smoked them both. If that was in the league, that's played for 1-4.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it's a good question because we've not won a league title,
I only ask because that's what a lot of people will throw at
and
us.
that's what we want.
Do you know what I
We
mean?
want the league.
Yeah.
Let's not be shy about it.
Who in your eyes would you say is the closest to SC Dons?
In what form?
In just as a Sunday
Footballing
league club?
ability.
I mean, obviously, there's different elements. You've got the
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
scene and you've got the ability. But if you just said as an overall Sunday league club, who would you look at direct rivals to yourself?
Rivals is a tough word because like it
Or
depends what
competitors.
rivals is. Yeah, in terms of football playing ability right now,
Yeah.
Lambeth, and I used to say Rocker, and I love Mo and I love what he's doing, but I just don't get it because they're good against us, but then they go and lose to other teams. So realistically, in our league last year, the best Sunday league team we've played, in my opinion, was Kenningwell in the cup final. They was a very, very good side.
Yeah.
Now we've lost to Rising Ballers. They were sick, but we had defensive problems that we hadn't got right. We lost 3-0 to Lambeth. I'm not going to go into that. G missing, Dolby, Dino.
Do you know what I think a lot of
There's a
people,
lot of players missing
even
for that.
looking back, you actually did have a obviously Mal plays for me on the Saturday, and me and Mal talk a lot. You had a lot missing in that game, right?
I feel
Yeah,
like
a
you
lot,
see,
bro.
you see that game there. Like we've never been a team to drop excuses and whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like Lambeth were in the right place at the right time.
And they done what they had
They
to
You
do.
can't change the past, man. It's done.
they-
Like if you live in the past, you'll never move forward.
But
At the end-
I'm trying to
Yeah,
analyse what is our place.
I get that, but the truth is, yeah, like you can't play a team once and then really believe that that team is now the team that is
Over one performance.
you can't do that because that's not how football works. Which is why I've always said it. The league will be the thing that dictates.
Yeah.
Because you get the opportunity to play a team twice. When you've played that team twice, you then know in your heads, right, this is where we are. If you play that team twice, you take 6 points of them, there's no argument.
Yeah.
If you play that team once and then you end up in a COVID situation like we've had now and they won, you better shut your mouth and hold it. That one time we played, you had it.
We got to
so,
hold it,
so for me, SC Dons is there to dominate, and we want everyone's. I want to beat every single team in that league. Every single team. I don't care if they've been around for a year. I don't care if they've been around for 50 years. I'm talking about all of them. As a player, I've always been like this. Where
I was going to ask you that. That's what. Have you always been like this?
This is it. This is how I am. This is how people. And somebody would look at. If you look at me as an individual, and they say to me, who's it? How many times have you heard stuff out there? Is he acting? When I go, for example, let's say on Soccer AM or whatever, and he put an ex-pro against me, I think to myself, be careful, because I'm not pulling out. So good luck to you. Do you understand? And now within the team of SC Dons, as a football club and as a changing room, everyone has that mentality of, okay, it is Sunday League, but let's not be the worst, let's be the best.
How do you build that mentality? Because that's what I was going to ask. Is how do you get because everyone sings off the same hymn sheet. When you look from the outside in, everyone seems to be together. That's quite a hard thing to build at a football club.
I think it's in your recruitment. Now, one thing about SC Dons is we don't bring in someone and try and fix them. They come in semi-ready already. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just about getting them in touch with what we're doing. But like, there's a lot of vetting that goes into signing someone at SC Dons.
And do you know what I think? A lot of people don't realise that it's not a case of, because other people, I was with Pad today, and I think Pad was like, oh, when you see Donny, tell him like, well, what's going on? I think they don't realise, they just think it's a case of asking and coming. They don't realise what the process behind actually. It's not just a case of you can come. That's when I think you do get problems and upset, because if you look all from the same sort of area, that's a certain culture. You all understand each other. To bring someone else from the outside in, that's when I think it could create problems, because people don't understand what it is you're trying to build.
Do you know what it comes down to as well? Trust.
Yeah.
A massive part of everything we do is trust and respect for each other. Like the same way, when he's not in a room and somebody asks him about you, what are they going to say? When he's not in a room, are you going to talk about him the same way? And there's that same culture for everyone who's within the team, that there's a respect, and you know how you talk about your brothers, which is why you won't hear the problems at in-house. It's not supposed to go out. Yeah. Do you understand? Everyone's going to have problems within their family, but it's about how you communicate. And not everyone does that. So going into this Sunday League thing, I just want to make this clear. We don't know when we're coming back. Yeah. We don't know. No. But when we're back, we're here to dominate. And we're going to be doing that for years to come. Right now, you're witnessing, and I'm happy you're part of this journey, because you deserve to be part of it. You both do. We're going to change the face of what is possible from grassroots football. And it's going to benefit the kids that are coming up now, because they're going to be able to touch it. Yeah. You're going to be able to come and witness the best Sunday League side that's ever been on the face of the world, that's going to travel the world, that's going to make more people believe that just by wanting it more, you're going to be able to change your life. We're changing everyone's lives. Everyone's going to be able to do that.
And do you think a lot of clubs try and piggyback on the back of you, because you paved the way and dominated?
It's natural.
Yeah,
it's natural.
Humanly.
It happens.
But then why
you get every Tom, Dick, and Harry calling us out? Like, who are you? Who are you? You know what I'm saying?
But then when they get their chance, like look at people like Marine versus Spurs. When a Marine plays at a Spurs in the FA Cup, they're supposed to. That's their moment. Yeah. If you don't take your chance, you're never going to get it again, some of them. So when you do play the Dons, just know we will beat that Marine side. We will beat you, because we want to win everything. Yeah. How many times you go and tell him, bro? Because let him tell you something.
Yeah. Man, let me tell you something. Yeah. Banter aside, yeah. The truth of it is, like, if you can see where we're at now in terms of things, what do you think's coming next? That's the reality of it. I don't even need to say anything other than that. You've seen all the work that we've done and how we've changed British football culture. Because the truth of it is, the kids coming up now, they're not talking about Premier League clubs. They're talking about the Dons. They're talking about, the Sunday League culture. Now it's cool to play Sunday League. Now it's cool to play for your Sunday League club. Now it's cool to play with your mates. Before it's like, I want to go Chelsea, I want to go Arsenal. Now the boys want to play for Sunday League. So we've changed that aspect of British football culture, even down to coming down to our games on a Sunday. So what do you think we're going to do next? We're going to do big things. Like, you lot can see that we're not jokers. We're not just talkers. We're doers. Everything we say we do, we're going to do it. I guarantee it. Everything we say we're going to do. When we say we want it all, we want it all. When we say millionaires. When we say K Lambo, I'll have a Lambo. When we say we're going to win all the belts, we're going to win all the belts. When we listen,
boy, Kris.
Big things. The truth of it is, when successful people start their journey, you see where it starts from humble beginnings, and you're gonna see us grow. You'll see what people are watching is not just the football. You're watching the growth of SE Dons. That's a fact. The growth of SE Dons. Like,
it's a lifestyle, right?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Just to jump on the back about people piggybacking off your idea. Don't you reckon SE Dons needed that though? You need competitors. You need
all
rivals.
Industries have that.
Yeah,
all
so
industries
you
have
need it.
that. That's
You can't
facts.
just be
You can't
the
be
one face of a scene.
It's part and parcel of it. You get what I'm saying? And like, I don't even want to sound arrogant or big-headed, but in terms of Sunday League and your respect within the scene, playing SE Dons is a golden ticket.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm going to disagree in a way that I don't think you need competitors, because actually being here now engaging, you're very self-driven. You don't need no one else to succeed. And that's quite apparent just listening now. So yes, having people there to compete, we play in a competitive sport. There's going to be competition, but I don't think you need.
No, but to counter that as well, you can never be too driven.
No, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So we are self-driven, but sometimes you need that extra bit to push you over the edge. Yeah. There have been times, I'm gonna be real with you. There have been times where it's looked like complacency has probably snuck in a little bit. Now I look back at the Kitchener's game where we end up drawing 2-2, where the difference between the two teams was we had more quality, but this was their big day out, and they meant everything that they did that day. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's what, every game you play, you get the best. You want to give the best dons, but you're going to get the best of an opposition.
Yeah, 100%.
As you said,
That's what I was gonna say,
they're
yeah.
playing the dons. It is their golden ticket. So everyone that you play against is they want to give the best of them.
Bearing
culture,
us.
Yeah.
And we
You
want
have
that,
to
man.
respect the culture as well, man. You have to understand that even down to the fact that we had Andy Cole on a podcast,
Big.
respects the culture.
Yeah.
Andy Answer respects the culture. Us coming and being on Urfresh, we respect the culture.
Yeah, and that's
The
and
community.
That's important because again, I'm a man. I've never done Saturday League football. I don't care about this guy and that guy who plays there. Like, there's arrogance in that as well. Do you understand? We're men's men. You already know what happened the other day. Some dude talking nonsense. Yeah, and I'm not gonna get into that.
Don't worry.
But I'm here to represent Sunday League football.
Yeah.
And big up Sunday League football because I know so many people that didn't make it in a pro game and they're good enough to, for whatever circumstance, injury or whatever, but never be embarrassed to play Sunday League football. There's a lot of ego in football, and I get it. I've never been a footballer. That's not my CV, so I can't relate to what goes on in the Saturday change room, all these kind of things. And I do understand that the fact there's levels, and then they might look at it and think, "Well, it's just Sunday League football. I don't want to play that, or I don't rate that." But I'm here. I'm here. SC Dons is a Sunday League football club. We're not a Saturday League football club. We are a Sunday League football club.
That was going to lead me on to the next question. Is there is no aspiration to go Saturday, right?
There's no aspiration to go Saturday.
Cool, because I think.
However, there's something that's going on.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Do you know
cool.
what I mean?
'Cause
So
I
over
think
the next 18 months, you're going to see
a lot
something.
of people that I talk to that know that.
Don't let that one go under the radar.
Okay.
Yeah, I've said it, and you'll see.
A lot of people I talk to who say to us, "Oh, don't are they going to go Saturday?" And I think.
And I see it, bro. And I see, like, you know, Smith said something about you lot should go. So how can you tell? People have opinions on us, yeah, and it's like, bro, like, how you don't live how we live. You don't know what we do. We're Sunday League and we're proud to be Sunday League, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and if a team who's playing Saturday League football want to play against the Dons, come play the Dons.
Yeah.
And don't tell us how to hold ourselves. We're Sunday League football. Yeah, do you understand? And listen, man, I'm here because I love what you man are doing, man, and I love seeing this culture grow. I'm Sunday League through and through. That's who I am. And that's why I love when I see what's happening right now and the fact that people are willing to play Sunday League football. I look at our league. I look at you. I'm going to big up Winge for what he's doing at Lambeth. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because he loves Sunday League football. Yeah, and that's what I want to see more of. That's why I don't want to disrespect the Bickleys and the Groundhoppers and the Lulling Stones and teams like that, because I know what it takes to run a Sunday League team when you've got people that you have to pay subs. You might go out the night before. You got people letting you down last minute. I know what it is. So I'm just so happy that SC Dons is giving the younger generation, the kids, to be proud to play Sunday League football. Do you know what I mean? And G says all the time, we won't let you down. And we're going to win the league this year. And I say it confidently. And that's not discrediting who else is in our league and the other teams in our league, because there's some seriously good football teams in our league. Lambeth All-Stars, that's a game I'm looking forward to. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Rocker Seniors.
That would have been next month, right? That Lambeth game was it February? I think it was booked in.
Yeah,
Right?
you know, I didn't really
Looking
take
at
it
the
in because we all knew this whole COVID thing is just killing us, man.
How has COVID affected football? Like in terms
Massively,
of,
bro.
What was you gonna say?
I think
Tell
you
him.
guys stay busy. So you guys
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
busy, but I think how much of an impact do you think COVID has had on other sides? Do you think it could lead to sides? I think that's the sad thing, that it could actually lead to sides folding and things like that. What would your message to them be?
It's not affected Sunday League the same way as Saturday football, has it? Like Saturday, it's a thing of it's financially based.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas Sunday League is
More like mental. I think a lot of people, and it may be sort of the scene you said, live to play Sunday League. It's that playing with your friends, being around your friends, that positive environment. And I think when you play with your friends, you can't hide. Go on.
So I think it's affecting different levels of football in different ways. Because you look at like the top levels, you think, what academy graduate would have had a chance to shine in a little 10-minute cameo in a game that got called off? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you think about like lower leagues where like non-league where it's financially based, which teams are going to have to fold, which teams are going to have to let go of players because they can't afford to pay them, the ones that aren't on contract. And then you think about Sunday League, where it's like you're meeting up with your mates every Sunday.
Yeah.
What effect does that have on a man's mental health? He doesn't have that release. You know what I'm saying? A man isn't getting the exercise that he normally gets on a Sunday. So it affects everyone at different levels in different ways.
That's a fact.
Cool. Chris, was you about to say something?
Yeah.
Sorry, but go on.
No, from what you guys were saying before, in terms of like Sunday League, if people want to turn their back on Sunday League, it's cool, innit? Us as the Dons here, we will champion Sunday League. and we will make the standard of Sunday League better and show the way. That's what I want to say in terms of that. Another thing I want to point out on as well is that people want to have a lot of negative things to say about SC Dons, say that we're rowdy, say that we're this, we're that, and all these different things. The thing about the Dons is we're not trying to be bad. We're not trying to be negative. We're actually trying to change our community. What you lot got to know is know the history of the guys you're talking about. Know the history of the guys that play in the teams, what they've been through, where they've been at in life. You know, a lot of people say like the Dons were this, were neeks, we're not. YouTube is rubbish. Social media. The truth of it is that you're saying that, but the man that are really out here, I'm talking trappers, gunmen, flipping corporate guys, millionaires, CEOs of these big companies. Their kids watch the Dons. They're respecting us. So your opinion doesn't matter. The people that actually really control things from the very top, the elite, to the gutter, they respect what we're doing. So if we got their respect, your opinion doesn't matter. Yeah. They're the ones that respect us. They're the ones that are out here making the money moves, whether it's on the streets or in the corporate world. And they're saying, the Dons, we respect what you man do. We respect that you man champion Sunday League. We respect that you man are showing the kids and the youth them the right way. We respect that you man are ballers. We respect that you man consistent every week. We respect that you man are driven. We respect that you man are loyal to each other. If they respect us for those reasons, don't say that this social media thing or the stuff that we're doing it's not good, because what we're doing is we're changing the game. Even us being on Urfresh now, these men have a platform, and their ballers that never made it are trying to make it. They have a platform to talk about Sunday League. So if you're gonna, go on social media and disrespect what we're trying to do or the industry of Sunday League, your opinion don't matter. You man are the real nerds, fam.
Yeah, I think it's changed so much in terms of...
We're the biggest nerds.
That's it. We're the biggest nerds.
Now, man.
We're the biggest nerds.
We're the biggest nerds in the
We're
game.
the biggest nerds, 100%.
Wow, but I think it only shows with Sunday League now, because you got clubs will generally look at clips of Sunday League players now and take them. So people can't say that Sunday League's irrelevant, because it is very relevant. It's more relevant than it's ever been.
You see, when you say that it's Sunday, two things. First thing was what you were saying earlier. When teams come to play us and they give us their best, I take that as a compliment. It means that we're doing something right.
Yeah, of course.
That's put that to the side. Now, when we keep on saying, "Oh, it's just Sunday League," why do people take Sunday League so serious and all this kind of stuff? If I want to take Sunday League serious, that's what I want to do. It's nothing to do with you. It doesn't change you. It doesn't do anything to your life. Go do what you want to do, and we'll do what we want to do. As K Lambo says.
Right. I think people who ask why people take Sunday League so seriously are stupid. Where's the camera? You're stupid. You know why you're stupid? Yeah, because a Saturday on Saturdays, football is a career. You're paid to do it. It's a means to an end. Oh, I got bills at the month. Let me go get some minutes. Yeah, Sunday League, you do it for the love. Most of the time, you're paying to play because you love it. Yeah, you're gonna be more serious about something that you love than you are about something that's just a career for you. Yeah, anyone with a normal career, 9 to 5, clocks out at 5 o'clock. They don't care about that no more. That's how Saturday League football is. You get what I'm saying? Sunday League, you're with your man then. You get what I'm saying? You're enjoying it. You're paying to play. It's the love. You ain't got to wake up. I hate waking up on Sunday morning. I hate it. You get what I'm saying? But I wake up because of the love.
He's got certain Sundays he's got to be.
Yeah, no. Some Sundays I refuse to do.
Flips. What gives these man the right to say, "Oh, you man are just Sunday League"? These same guys that are saying that, what are they doing?
Because they're failed Saturday players.
Yeah, exactly. But what you lot are commenting?
That's a fact.
You
most Saturday players that pay attention to the Dons are the guys that are trying to make it in Saturdays, and that's all they care about. And they just like watching us because they find us funny, they find us entertaining, they like what we do. The guys that don't like us didn't make it in Saturdays. They never made it anywhere high. No one cares about them. People forgotten about them. We're the Dons. We're moving forward. You go over there. No one cares.
The
mighty Dons.
Apologies. But as Donny Jones said, the mighty Dons.
The thing is, Mitch, it's funny you say that. The people that say, "Oh, you lot are just Sunday League," they're not relevant in the grand scheme
But
of things.
we are just Sunday League, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, we are.
Yeah, but
That's
we
what
champion
are,
it.
And we love it.
Sunday League, bro.
And we love it.
Yeah, and
Sunday
we love
League.
it.
And we love
Like
it.
he said, we love it. There's nothing wrong.
And guess what? When the government said we can go play again, I'm going to be there on Saturday. I'm going to be there on a Sunday, so apologies.
You know what it
I
is?
tried to see if you'll catch that.
You know what it is, man? man,
Same thing happened in Cancun.
Man. We'll send you the clip to add there.
Hey, do you know what it is though? Man, them are salty because Sunday leagues never look so good.
Yeah.
It's never looked so
That's
damn
really
fly.
Man, Sunday
That's
league.
If you
truth
don't
of
like it, make a team and come play us.
Yeah, bro. Trust me, listen.
What
make
about
a team,
you,
come
sir?
play
'Cause
us.
I know we say you got a lot of the younger generation definitely
Yeah.
look up to the Dons and obviously want to be involved. When does the youth is there plans for maybe like a youth team's grassroots? We say
Yeah, man, 100%. And we was gonna launch something before the start of this pandemic, but it's put things on hold. And when we actually bring in the youth setup and something that we actually want to do, which we've spoken about behind the scenes, we want to do it properly.
yeah.
So it's definitely within our plans. So
Because I think it's more than that.
soon
You got to set a culture. You set a culture for young people. People have to understand what it means to play for the Dons, right?
Yeah, trust me.
There's a certain level to maintain, not in terms of ability, but in terms of conducting yourself, representing the badge. I think the power of the badge is huge.
Yeah.
I think we started like filtering some people in through the X1s. So we played against a team called Street Leagues,
Yeah.
and they had a lot of young talent, and we took 2 of their boys on.
Yeah.
And like they're coming on leaps and bounds with the X1s. And personally, I feel like if they keep their heads down and they go about things the right way, they have a future playing on a Sunday somewhere down the line. You get what I'm saying? So yeah.
And at the same time, we're always like we have some old fashioned values, man, like manners and how you carry yourself as men. Do you understand? And we always want to support some of the talent we got in our team is outrageous. Like Montel should be playing league football. Zach Ansah, everyone knows Zach Ansah's story, man. There's no one better than Zach Ansah on a Sunday morning. There's no one better. And that's credit to everyone else because there's some proper players, but there's no one better. Jack Samutis. These guys,
How's he getting on? Samutis with his
man,
injury?
hopefully, listen, I can't wait for him to come back.
Yeah, I
Happy
see
birthday,
that.
Jeff,
I see it on your story.
But the point I was trying to make is that we even on Montel, we tell Montel, bro, like we're here to support. Like we want them man to progress. Don't get it twisted. We're not on a thing of F Saturdays. No, we want the man them to go. We want them to go. Do you understand? And we're just happy that platform we can give that, because the platform we have now, a man like Mons who was struggling with football, he's being respected for his footballing ability. Only a hater's going to tell you it's just Sunday League, because regardless if it's Sunday League or Saturday League, if you're levels, you should definitely show up on a Sunday then.
That's a fact.
Do you understand? So he is showing up on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to put that out there. We want to push everyone forward, and even when we play against teams, it's a chance for them to shine.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And we're fair with what we put on camera. You come and you play against the Dons, people are going to ask, who are you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, it's just a platform. It's a football platform. We all love football, man. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it doesn't matter. It's a game of football. Do you understand? And that's all we're doing. We're just filming our games on a Sunday morning.
Sunday. You also, what was it? So you got Sunday morning, and you lot play fives as well,
Fives
right?
as well.
Fives. How do you determine the team? Who picks the team?
Yeah, I do.
You have any problems picking the team?
Sometimes
Be honest.
Yeah, he is the problem.
he is the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Sometimes I have a problem
Football
picking
that
the
to get
team.
involved, then make a few changes.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Is that every week the fives? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we
So
got,
and it's just a mixture of who's sort of available. Do you pick different players every week?
I usually have a settled squad,
Sort of
but
settled
sometimes I
squad.
try to bring a couple of people in every
Yeah,
now and
yeah.
then.
Okay, and then you got the X-sides, yeah.
X1s as well.
So X1, so see that side of things. The X1s, you said it's just friends, but they do it. You do a hell of a lot of work, like charity work, innit?
Yeah.
Fundraising work, and I think that's something maybe we should talk about for a couple of minutes, because I think a lot of people, if you didn't know, that's massive.
Yeah.
For doing that shows the community side of things that you're doing. I think we tried to get something in with Chelsea,
Yeah,
the foundation.
exactly.
Obviously,
Yeah.
we couldn't. But even just down to the work I do, like the boys I work in the youth offenders know who you guys are. And sort of when I show them my bits, they're like, oh, do you know the Dons? Do you know the Dons? And things like that. So definitely from that point of view, if you don't want to come in and play some fives in a prison and spread some inspiration to these young people, because they need it. They're important. They're the future. And I don't think these young people are judged off a mistake that puts them there. But I try and show them that. Don't let that define your life.
1,000,000%.
And I think they need a little bit more information
It's
moving
good that you
forward.
touch on that as well, because we live in a society where people judge a lot. There's so many boys in the Dons that have been to prison. You know what I mean? Not everyone will know. But we're showing you that every sinner has a past.
Yeah.
Every saint has a past, sorry. Every sinner has a future. So that's something. The X1s is great work from Mitch and Flips.
Yeah.
We call it the youth club. We don't know how Flips brands it, because that really is the man. You know what I'm trying to say? And sometimes Flips has got 22 man.
Is that
11 places,
Is that the coach we're invited? That's the coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not him though. I don't want him.
I'm just happy that
You said you want to get on that coach?
Yeah, I honestly, that coach journey will change your life. So like, you know what the thing is,
But
yeah.
we've raised, before I'll let Flips go on about that, but before we've raised over £20,000 through that scheme.
That's big.
Do you know
That's
what I mean?
massive.
So,
That is
that's
massive,
something
man.
we're proud of.
Big up to you guys. That's huge.
Conflict.
Oh, Yeah, no. I was just gonna say
He was thinking about coach journeys.
every time a Friday night episode goes out, what we edit out would make a better episode than what actually goes out. I promise you that. Hand on heart. Like some of the maddest things have happened.
Bro.
I think some of the best games this year have been because of the X1.
Yeah, it's actually mental.
Right, so I think we've got 4 minutes left. Is there anything you guys wanted to ask or touch on before we come to an end? Anything you guys wanted to discuss?
Flips, you've always got something to say.
Bro,
I'm only
new
playing.
year, new me, man.
So at the minute, let's just talk about in terms of, so when football does come back, competition-wise, what are you still in? Still, obviously, you got the league.
Yeah.
You don't Sunday League FA Cup didn't end that this year.
No.
Did I even play this year?
No, I don't think it did even start.
No,
did
it
it? Sunday
didn't,
League
it
FA
didn't.
Cup. They ain't even finished last year's one, have they?
We're through to the quarterfinals of the Pool Picard.
Yeah.
Because we've won all our games, and
Yeah.
regardless, we're through to that. We're through to the last 16 of the London Cup.
Mhm.
PCC hasn't run yet. We're unbeaten in the league, so we're in everything.
Win everything.
But we're in everything. But I don't know. No one knows what's gonna go on. man.
Hopefully they get the FA Sunday Cup going again, so someone can pop bottles for each in the semi-final.
Oh Lord. Let me ask though, where do you guys see the future of Sunday League? Where can this go? Do you reckon we're close to like a all-star league, so to speak, of like the best Sunday League teams in one league?
Million %, bro. And we'll be spearheading it, man.
Love that.
It's gonna happen, man. And I want to big up everyone across the country that are playing Sunday League football and the hard work. Keep going, man. Trust me. Keep going, man, because it's a beautiful game. And yeah, man.
From us at Urfreshtvsport, Sports, we want to thank you guys for coming. You travelled over from South East London, taking out your time on a Friday evening to come and sit here and us and share and speak about what you spoke about is massive for us. So thank you very much. From us at Urfreshtvsport Sports, keep following, keep subscribing, keep commenting, DM these guys, message these guys, follow their journey as well as you're following our journey. Without you guys, we can't work. Yeah, so we need people like you. We need more people like you guys in the game. So keep doing what you're doing, guys. I know you don't need my words, but I always say keep doing what you're doing because you're a massive inspiration. To
That's
a lot
it.
of
It goes
people.
both
Big up, man.
ways,
Big up.
and again, everyone who is supporting the Don's journey, the whole family, regardless wherever you are, and we say we don't care where you're from. Do you understand? Part of the family, and we get that love. And I'll say it again: love is more powerful than hate.
Yeah.
So all the negatives that you're getting, just know that with that, you're gonna spearhead everything.
Yeah.
And the fact that we've been able to share the room with you lot, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Perfect.
We're out.
Big up,
That's
man.
it.
Anything for the
you want to
Dons.
say, V? Urfreshtvsport Sports. We're out.